On the flanks of the Eastern Himalayas lies Sikkim. Its 7,300 square kilometers is interlaced with jungle-clad ridges and deep ravines. And through this spectacular terrain, the raging torrents of mountain streams and rivers speed. The emerald valleys of Sikkim alternate with terraced hillsides and dense forests. But the glory of Sikkim is the snow-capped mountains which girdle it in a protective embrace. And dominating them all is Kanchenjunga, the world's third highest mountain, sacred to the Sikkimese as the holiest of the holy. For long sheltered from outside influences, Sikkim evolved a unique melange of cultures. One such strand has been kept alive to this day in the Buddhist monasteries. A culture rich and vibrant, whose dances and festivals are a testimony to grand pageantry, with their resplendent costumes in ornate brocade, colorful masks, and stunning choreography enacting themes from Buddhist mythologies. But as rich as its culture is the botanical wealth of Sikkim. Its topography, ranging from 800 feet to over 28,000 feet, bestows on Sikkim all the botanical zones from the tropical to the alpine. And the terrain, with such dramatic contours, is a spontaneous host to an incredibly varied species from the natural world. Sikkim boasts of over 4,000 species of plants, and over 36% of its land is covered by luxuriant forests. Along the banks of the riverside or the mountain streams are grown the bigger variety of cardamom, one of the main cash crops of the Sikkimese. But Sikkim is also known as Denzong, hidden valley of rice, perhaps because the terraced hillsides grow this staple crop. In North Sikkim, in the Cholamu plain, is the source of the river Tista. Here the landscape is stunning and the alpine environment is indulgent to some rare horticultural species. Here we see the blue poppy, or the sauceria, whose woolly ears have been gifted by nature to protect it from the frost and cold. Here too the primulas flaunt their beauty, and the alpine meadows constantly remind the visitor of nature's affluence. But the pride of Sikkim is the rhododendron. There are over 30 species of this flowering plant. The majority colonize altitudes varying from 9,000 to 14,000 feet. The route to Zongri, the trekker's paradise in West Sikkim, snow-clad in winter, or the Yumthang Valley in North Sikkim are covered with rhododendron shrubs and trees almost exclusively. Rhododendrons flower from May to August, and the twigs of certain species are used as incense. With over 600 species of orchids, Sikkim is a collector's paradise. The orchids are available in all shapes and color, some with ostentatious blossoms. There are many popular species indigenous to Sikkim, and one such, the genus Cymbidium, was taken away by the eminent botanist Joseph Hooker to the Kew Gardens in England. Today, there is tremendous interest from botanists all over the world to grow the hybrid versions in the natural habitat of Sikkim. The artificial hybridization is done in Sikkim as well, and through this process, the hybrid cymbidiums which result are simply stunning in color and size. Along the highways of Sikkim are found the bougainvillea bushes in great abundance. This handsome flowering bush gives added color to the already spectacular scenery, and with the poinsettias serves as ornamentation. But when it is springtime in Sikkim, the cherry trees begin to blossom. Though there is a subspecies which also flowers in autumn. There are over 400 species of cactus grown in Sikkim. This plant has its original home in Arizona and Mexico, but has found a permanent place in the horticultural world here and is exported to other Indian cities in great numbers. The rich environment of Sikkim and the variety of botanical zones permit easy acclimatization of exotic plants brought from other parts of the world. Thus, it is normal to see flowers from Mexico or Hawaii or Guatemala in fair abundance in the Sikkimese natural habitat. The stunning variety of such flora includes caladiums, whose leaves are used in floral decorations, and the rainbow fruit, whose luxuriant creepers, 200 feet high, are used to make ropes. The variety of ferns, with their attractive foliage, and broom grass, which is used to make brooms with, is further proof of the extraordinary wealth of the flora of Sikkim and a reminder of the fertile nature of the land. It also is the most persuasive language for conservation of the environment and tells us that only if we have a healthy respect for the natural systems will this heritage continue. In Sikkim, fortunately, the environment is still pristine and the land celebrates the harmony with nature.